Hey, this is Lahaina noon. The sun's up. It's a little afternoon. Now it's looking down, and my shadow is right below me. But so I'm kind of having no shadow. That's Lahaina noon. How's it, hangers? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Aloha everybody, it's July 16th, and maybe this works? Is it working? Okay. It was flash. The reason I ask is because this is a take 2, so it's Thursday. I had like plenty time, no rush, and all this kind of thing. But the little vlog, little news here is gonna be, I don't know. I think I've gotten discouraged. Well, like lately, there's like a bunch of little technical things going wrong. It could be this Lahaina noon, sun directly over, some weather. It could be voodoo, because I'm thinking there's more to this, bad vibe from the spirit realm than meets the eye. But there was a comment. Usually I don't get comments, but I saw a comment and I saw it, and it was something on a video it was like one of those, you suck kind of comments. But it said, like, why don't you dig a hole 6 feet under, bury it and cover it with dirt. Any religious person would see what would they do something about, whatever. So, I'm thinking it was one of the Sunday ones where, I do a little old and new. Now, I actually asked a Roman Catholic priest, a real priest, right? I said, is it, okay if random out of the Bible? I mean, you have to, it could be He's like, yes, it's totally fine. So anything reading out loud, and when you read out loud from the Bible, no matter what it is from inside this book, reading it out loud, it dispels bad spirits or evil spirits. And I'm kind of believing that, because this is the opposite of that. And so it's sort of one way of, Chinese, they blow up firecrackers to get away evil. So that's okay. It's just random, and I don't comment, and I don't comment on purpose. So is it that? Is it that the Lindsey Graham, the senator, passed away, and it's all in the news. Maybe someone was fond of Lindsey. Personally, and I'm not wishing people dead or ill in any ways, or even, the person died, so all due respect, God rest their soul, don't come haunt me. But their policies were bad, in my opinion. And this is the kind of policies that will take away your health care. This is the kind of policies that take away your right to vote. They will downgrade citizenship, and then you're not quite the complete citizen. So this is the kind of policies that are coming out of MAGA that are eroding the very inside of the country and the democracy. Now they're after the election. So that he died, I didn't know him except for fame on TV. It's like, that guy, they make jokes on that Southern, kind of closeted Southern guy. But Lindsey Graham would something, after January 6th, riot, and everyone would say, I'd say insurrection, and I got bad comments because I call it an insurrection. Ooh, poor me. Watch out, you better not call it an insurrection. Lindsey Graham spoke out right after January 6th against Trump, saying, enough is enough. We know enough of this guy. And then a little while later, he flip-flops, and now he's sucking up to everything Trump. So, Trump, you're my best buddy. He's the greatest guy. How's Trump doing? Lindsey would say, he's doing fantastic. So he's one of those flip-flop, and he joined the MAGA team for to stay. Yeah, this is on the take 3 part already. So, yeah. Well, a lot of technical things gone wrong. It could be a lot of things. Could be the weather. There's a high noon that's really intense. The sun is directly above at 12:30. I mean, it could be the computer storage is getting full. It could be OBS is not working right. It could, and then I had a recent update with the operating system. So there's a multiple things it could be, but it's not just basically voodoo. And and now that discouraged, and I'm getting discouraged. And I got that comment, and that comment that really raked on me. I mean, I shouldn't take it personally, and it's probably just some lone person. I don't have that many viewers, so the viewers I do have, I do appreciate you. Mostly just a handful of friends. Hey, how's it going? Hope your day's going well. But the purpose of the channel is to not be discouraged because of all the crazy cuckoo in the news, and now the crazy cuckoo in the news is getting to me too. There's like, what can we do about it? You watch it on TV, it's gonna happen eventually because these nutcases that took over the Republican Party are now dismantling from the inside out the Project 2025. They've gotten rid of the government agencies and fired people and fired inspector generals, the watchdogs. They fired the watchdogs so they could just do anything. Trump is just doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's not just Trump, it's Trump leading this little project that empowers like this little oligarchy of people. And then they're staring down the midterm elections. And they're so unpopular, they're planning on losing. See, they're planning on winning, and they know they're going to lose. So they're going to cry out about how unfair the elections are and this and that. And today's Thursday, so the president's going to give his big surprise speech. So that's probably part of the deal. And I don't know, can they actually influence? See, I'm just a small, I'm not even an influencer. I'm just a small YouTube channel. There's big YouTube channels. I'm not even modified. I don't get money, monetary. I don't get any monetary from this, I could get nothing. And there's YouTube channels that are part of corporations, the corporate board met and said, let's send down a batch and make one of the, what do those young people call it? YouTube channels and take over the airway. And then there's other YouTube channels that are independent that are, they have a whole film crew. They have producers and writers and directors and stuff and editors. I do everything myself. I'm like the basic has-been when YouTube first started, except when YouTube first started, they had gamers. Look at, I'm doing level 5. I'll tell you how to level up to level 2. Stay tuned. That's how YouTube started. Now it's, this is nothing. I'm not a threat to them politically, but if I say something wrong, sometimes the MAGA influence will come and tear me down with discouraging words. Where never is heard a discouraging word until they find out they don't like what you're talking about. And yeah, it's super sensitive about bad press, the current people in the White House. And they're deserving of all the bad press. And even those people that died, like Lindsey Graham. He's just a guy that died, and I didn't know him. I'm not wishing bad on the dead, but his policies were crap. And he was really pro-Israel all the way. Another flip-flop thing he did. So now he's like, war, and that's a very sensitive, nobody likes. It's not Israel the people, it's Israel Netanyahu making war, and it's having casualties of all the Palestinians, and they don't have their crap resolved. And then Trump doesn't have his crap resolved with Iran. They're bombing each other, they're both trying to control the oil flow. Trump wants to be the protector, but pay me a fee. well, maybe instead of pay me a fee, do business in our country. And he's just leveraging it for profit. So it's a war for profit. It's not just even getting their oil, which is kind of like getting their oil. But this is a war. That Iran war so far, $80 to $100 billion it cost, and it's going on, and it's still going on, and the prices of gasoline are going to stay up high. You know, he went out and had fake low gas prices. He got a handful of state gas stations and supplied them with like throwaway gasoline in a sense. He sold gasoline on the cheap, taking the loss, just so he could have posting low gas prices in some gas stations. You know, that's how manipulated it is. But the rest of the country with the real gas stations all over the place was like, what the frick are you talking about? Gases are high, gas prices. And that is just a staged event for a photo op because they want to get your votes. Because that's the last bastion, is the voting. And I'm not sure how long this is going to go, but you know, before this freezes. And I wanted to make this short, except that I don't know how much I can do this. You know, I'm discouraged, and you know, I'm kind of doing this to make it kind of a lighthearted thing. It's the here's the news level of, you know, seriousness. That's this, you know. And if you're diehard MAGA, check out something else. There's plenty of that stuff. And then there's ones that are anti-MAGA or anti-Trump that they're all over the place and they're experts at it. I'm just a little guy doing this little thing, and I'm all discouraged, and my wrist is getting sore from editing. So I'm not sure how I can keep doing this. I don't know. And I'm doing it every day, like the COVID lockdown times. I'm doing it every day. So I don't know. Let's just do this. Not sure how continuing I'll be. It might be spotty. I don't know. Hawaii news. Oh, and the volcano's going off. 51. Did I mention that? I don't know. This is take 3. The volcano did a 51 fountaining. Volcano. Hawaii news. So the state is enacting laws because the e-bikes are so popular and they're cheap. Even this guy going to work on his e-bike, but a lot of kids use them and they do pop wheelies and stunts and everything, and there's deaths and injuries. So they have age requirements, helmet stuff. They're just like it's an electric powered dirt bike, but it's made for urban. So of course you're gonna work. Never mind. So it's so popular with the kids, love it. Dad, instead of a cell phone, I gotta have an e-bike. Okay, the news, sports. Okay, Argentina won England, so they're gonna play Spain later for the finals. Argentina and Spain, but they won England. Pip, you lost. They're featuring Hawaii rainbows and everything. They have this big thing. Even the state's going to give them money for name, image, and likeness, NLM or whatever. And oh, there's the kick. The kick. Oh, the guy read the kick, and the announcer's like, goal! Goal! He said goal so many times he lost his voice. It's like, okay, yeah, they made the goal. The famous long. And then see what happened, name, image, and likeness. Okay, now for the photo shoot. Turn around and see some butt. Oil up. Yeah. What the heck? Oh, gosh. All right, let's see a little back in the day. Now, I have no idea if this is still running. Back in 1985. Oh, please vote for me. Vote for Dean. Please vote. Okay. Back when you were elected, looking like De Niro there. Oh, you see the little kid? He's still sign waving. Such blows. So no wonder they're doing that. Check and see if that works. Okay. Those guys, Lindsey Graham. That's it. 2 snorkelers from Japan react to seeing a turtle in the ocean.
Oh, look, we found Mitch. There he is. He's swimming the turtle.
Okay, haha. Political cartoon.
I operate at arm's length from the president.
The interrogation of Todd Blanche. Don't vet the guy. Don't. He's Trump's lawyer. He's Trump's puppet in this cartoon. He said so many bad things about the Epstein file. I mean, like, will you meet with the Epstein victims? They're right outside. Walked on by. Very bad. Okay, what do we have here?
Tourism can benefit catering, and elders, consideration,
I think we do this one.
Encourage all voters to participate in November.
Voting is an important way for citizens to make their voices heard and help shape the future of our country, but civic engagement should not stop at the casting of our own ballots. Each of us can play a role in motivating others to vote. An effective way to do this is by sending postcards to registered voters who don't always participate in elections. Activate America, a Democratic Independent Expenditure organization, provides lists of names and addresses of prospective voters and a short script that encourages the receiver of the postcard to vote for candidates who will put the people of our country first, not corporations and the wealthy. We all benefit when more citizens take part in the democratic process. This November, let us encourage one another to stay informed, participate respectfully, and make voting a shared civic responsibility. Democracy works best when everyone has a chance to be heard. John Miller, Kamiki. Oh, thank you, John, for Miller, Kamiki, for sending in your vote and, letter and talking to Tutu folks. Send in your vote too. We're gonna have mail-in ballots in Hawaii, and I'm not sure about other places, but that's just another way of trying to squash how many people. Like if everyone went out and voted with the popularity and approval rating stuff, everyone just went out and voted. All these bad ones in office would be voted out of office. And that's why they're already, I mean, I think the president, this Thursday, the president's going to have a big speech. He's going to make a big announcement. Oh, he's going to make a big announcement. What is he going to do? An executive order? You can't vote. Because if they're preparing to lose, and they're preparing to win by anticipating that they're going to lose in the midterms. So they lose in the midterms, but beforehand, they're saying, they cheat, voter fraud, they cheat. And so when the votes don't go their way, they take their thugs and go and get all the votes. I mean, these are ICE agents that are paid $70 billion when, and it's going to ICE agents. And these are just thugs off the street. They've killed people. They've shot people already. This is like SS brown shirt Gestapo stuff. That's what they did. They're like, people are afraid to speak up because they'll get shot. So they take all the ballots and then they say that they won. Oh, transparency. And this is what I think what's going to happen. They're going to be planning. That's what they're planning. So it's important to vote and to make sure that it does happen. Otherwise, we don't have a democracy. We just have that guy, his oligarch with friends in office, and the rest of us are under police state, censorship, stifled, no vote. What do you call that? I think there's a name for that. So anyways, I'm not sure how regular I'll be having equipment bonkers stuff, and I'm just discouraged with that stuff. But anyways, you don't be discouraged. That's me, not you. Have a great day. It's Thursday. Aloha. Have a good Thursday. Is that working?
Okay. It was moving before it did move. It was all molasses. Aloha. Good day. Bye.